What's he doing? Extremely comfortable in your catnap position.
Oh.
Hi, sweet boy.
He calls him out.
I shouldn't have woken you up.
I told him you all were coming a couple hours ago. Hopefully he remembers.
Excellent. And where are we now in the
We're at
month
4
cycle?
weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, he's going to get the injection today, and you should start to see improvement right away.
Good.
I know, babes.
Sorry, honey.
Oh, see, yeah, he's like favoring his, it doesn't even really, he's unstable in his hind legs when he's crunchy.
Okay, your doctor takes your blood pressure. Once the cuff is on, sorry about the interference. Sorry, Puddy. Puddy is a perfect example of a patient who's ideal for house calls. He's over 19 years of age. It's a very stressful thing to be put in a carrier and go in the back of a taxi and go to a veterinary office. So having house calls eliminates all of that. I'm not saying that Puddy loves my visits, right? I do things that he doesn't like. I stick him with needles, I poke and prod him, but all of the stress that's associated with going to the vet's office is eliminated when I come to his home. Puddy, you don't have the most beautiful teeth I've ever seen, but I guess at almost 20, that's to be expected. Yes, all parts on the scale.
9 pounds, 3.5 ounces.
You're done, my boy. Do you want to go back to your chair? Yeah. He says, I want to get far, far away from you.
He's like, huh. Most of the time when I tell people how old he is, they can't believe it because he seems so youthful. I think it's helping to extend his life. He's just, he's a really relaxed, chill kitty. He's not being stressed out. And he's getting really good care.
Puddy looked good today, but I'm concerned that his blood pressure is still so high. Clearly he's holding his own because his weight is stable, but I just need him to have better blood pressure control. So I increased his dosage of amlodipine, and we'll go back again in a couple of weeks and recheck to make sure it's in the normal range.
Sure. Does it need a refill called into the pharmacy?
Yes, please. I changed.
Oh.
Okay.
Le abre la puerta. Y ahora ya entró en confianza.
Thank you, Carlos.
I think the part that's heroic is the driving part. Getting around New York City is incredibly difficult. We have to deal with presidents in town, water main breaks, parades. So there are all these external factors that make it difficult for me to plan how long it's going to take to get to a particular client's home. So that's one of the additional stresses on doing house calls. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi,
Come in. Yes. So Janine, we're going to do the usual today. He's due for his cytopoint injection, but Lisa also has some concerns about his teeth, so we're going to take a look at them. And everything else should be the same.
Yes. You want to play it? I don't even play with it.
Oh, you know what? You're a stinker. This is my game to play with him, and now he's doing it. Puddy, we'll play later. Time.
He's ready. Here we go.
Someday he's going to let me pick him up without you intervening.
You know, he doesn't shake. He's not nervous because he knows it's playtime.
I know, but he's still going to run away from me. Stay on if you do that. That's
Did
No,
it
it
zero?
says
12, 13.
Yeah. So this area here with a little pigment, that's the part that was bothering Lisa last time, but that looks really good. Very little wax. So Don't look if you don't like needles. Cody takes this once a month like a trooper. Goes right under his skin, and there's not a complaint. So Cody looks great today.
A lot of it is out of pocket, but it's like a child. I mean, this is our family. If I had a child, I'd be sending her to school, I'd be taking care of her or him. But this is our child, and we would do anything for our children, and these are our children. So it's worth the cost. It's worth every penny because they give us so much love in return that I don't even think about it.
He came from Alabama, and he really was bad when we first got him. He was a
You want to
mess.
talk about dogs who really have allergies? French bulldogs, Labradors. We would call the house call fee, which is the cost for going to someone's home and examining one pet, is about 30% more than going to a local hospital in Manhattan. But the key thing about house calls that make them economical for many families, if you have multiple pets, we don't charge that same house call fee for each pet. The other pets are charged at what we call an additional pet fee, which is very much like what it would cost if you go to the regular animal hospital. So everything that ends in oodle.
You're not an oodle.